Welcome to Mossinet Design. In the continuation of our duplex that we are working on. So thanks for watching the previous one. We appreciate your efforts. So like we said, kindly subscribe to this channel for everything we have been doing is interested to you. And if you need any of this template file, you know what to do. As I said, just join the channel, the project family channel members, so you'll be able to download all this and the link will be sent to you straight up. So now in this tutorial, we want to work on the link from the ground floor to the first floor. So you should have emphasized but how the staircase is going to be is what you may not understand the whole process we are going to flow through. So but now we are going to do that. But before then, let me quickly put what is it called, window, where window is supposed to be the opening. So I'm going to remove some of this line that are here because they are not more useful for the training. So now what I do now is that I will select this, select all instance in this view, because I'm looking at the head height, which is not, so 21,000, which is no, sorry, cancel 21,000. Okay, so I'm going to copy this. I will say push, just copy it and push it up. Good for you. Now the next is the window. Then we do click on this. If you turn it back to 21, then put for the toilets. Okay, then another toilet here. You can put it here or put it to the side. I'm going to put at the back. Okay, then I'll go to the first floor and I will do the same thing for the window. Okay, so I'm going to click here, then I will click here and I will click here. Now there's an issue. So if you are seeing this one for the first time, don't panic. So what you do is that when you click on the window, unlike the ground floor, is there but it's not displaying. So I will encourage you remove this because I don't want to see all the traces of the something. I'm done with this. I don't need to see all those ones. So you say none. So all those traces line, they are all gone. So if you need them, you can toggle them one back. So now the next thing I want to do, I want to make this quickly. So what do? Is come to this extent, then under fill range, so you click on this edit. So where you do is this place. So cut plane is named of the problem you are facing. It's not any other thing than the cut plane. So this cut plane that look like is what you need to work on. So you need to move it close to this because you're on that level. So what do? Just say 1,000. Let's say 1,800. 1,800. So that should solve the issue. You see, you can now display it. So that is it. Now someone asked me a question one time that all this dark line that I'm using, that how is it that I can use that half double line, because you want to use double line. So you want to use double line on this work. So now I will show you there are two things that are common. So I'm going to show you that, but before then, let me quickly display. Let me start from level 1. The first thing you do, the only thing you do here, when you go to fill. So what is the problem? The problem is the feasibility graphics, which you can get, just press Fiji on your keyboard, it will pump up. So but if you press, you can click on feasibility graphics here, it will pump up for you as well. So if you are on this level, this is what feasibility graphics floor plan. So what does this mean? This one is telling you, this temporary part is just telling you that it's only everything you are going to work here, model category. So we have a lot of things that are systematically here. So if you edit anything here, it's going to only display on what? On the view where you are alone. So let me demonstrate that for you before I proceed. So like wall now, like this wall, and I say okay, I want to change this. I change this line. I say from the wall override. So from the override now I choose any color. So now line width, I want to choose 7. I will say okay. You can change color here too, or whatever you want to do, or this is the project line for the elevation, but I will not like to do anything. You just clear the override and just let it be. So I'm going to use only cut I'm going to use here. So the cut now, I will say 7. Are you getting it? So when I say 7, I will say okay. Point as is not showing. The reason why it's not showing now, I will show you. So press Fiji back. The reason is that I use object style to do my work. Object style will allow me to walk around everywhere I want to do that work. So now you can change whatever you want to change from here. Like here is 1, everything. So where the problem is at this default wall that I use here. This material pattern is where we want to do our work. So I will click here. So let it pop up. So as it pop up now, I will go to graphics. So this is it. I use the surface is none, but when I come to cut pattern, this is where the whole problem is. I'm going to remove this one. I will say none. I don't need it. The background too, none. I don't need it. So when I click OK, and I click OK again, I click OK again, you see that it's gone. So what remain? It remain the, go back to the feasibility graphics again. It remain that part of a 7. Where is it? This 7 line that I use. Now let us increase it and you see it. When you increase it now from 7, you can increase it to 13. Let's say OK and say OK. You see how big it is. So it's now bigger. That is causing confusion. But funniest thing is that you are not going to sit in another view. Let's go to level 2. At level 2, what did you see? It's completely plain. Even though when you find your tiny line and everything, still continue plain. But here, if you want the tiny line, you can imagine, since I have the tiny line now, it did not display. But if you want it back, it's going to be thick. So that is it. So that is the thing. And I'm going to show you the next thing. So just press Fiji back. After you have pressed the Fiji, what you need now is that you go back to object style. So it does not matter now. Object style will override that one that you have done in earlier on. So object style now, I will go to the default. So what I need to do here is that I will change this one, override this, the wall. So here I will go to use 7 and I will say apply. I will say okay. Can you see? So when you go to level 1, this one is still displaying, but it doesn't matter. Just press Fiji and remove it completely from that. So just click override and everything will be gone. So you click here and you say clear and let it be on its own. So we don't need this aspect. So you maintain that. Whenever you click, you're going to see that. So we continue like that till we finish the project on the double line, because someone make a request for it. That's why I'm quickly doing it. So now the main topic of today is my stair. So I'm going to start stair straight up. Go to architecture. So when you go to architecture, just select just close. So when you go to architecture, select staircase. Where's stair? This is stair, right? So all you need to do is to click on create. So after you click on create, the boundary, I just want it to flow all through here. So I'm going to put it here. So anything that I want, I will later adjust it for my own taste. So now I have that. So the next thing I still select this one, and this time around I'm going to say offset 900. So I will draw that within offset minus. I'm supposed to use minus, so I'm going to press minus because I want it to cut inward. So say minus 900, which is fine for me. So I will just like trim this. Okay, this one and this one. So if I have any other thing to do, I will just join that one. So remove all this particular line, you don't need them. So the next thing is to do your work on the words on riser. So the riser now, you connect them together. You connect this riser together as well. Connect this one riser at this level and connect this riser. So you have created 4. The reason why I did that, so that you'll be able to manipulate it easily. Now you select offset 300. This is straightforward things to do. So 300, then you start creating them. 300, not 3000. So now start. So from one level to another one, to another one, to another one, no. Come to set. another one, then this one. So you can adjust this one so that this one will be a plain part. So you do the same thing here too. 300, 300, 300, 300, 300, 300, 300. I think I leave that one, so I will do this one as well. 300, 300, then 300. So align this one. Good. So that is fits on that level. Now you can, if that thing look awkward to you, you can just check the measurement. So what is this one? How many this one remain to? So you just like you need the 67 to push through. So you can select this one and say move 67. So just type 67. So it will give you the accurate number back. So you still maintain it 3. So that's it done. So now as you done, if you click finish here, it's not going to flow. You need to put parts, which all those things. So I'm starting my journey right from down here, coming here, join there, and then edit up at the level here. So I'll click OK. So what is it saying? Invalid sketch create run by what? So what is my issue? That the invalid sketch is creating runs by this sketch. So continue. So the problem is that you need to get where you say there's loop or disconnect. So that is where the disconnect is. So click on this. So you can change your kind of stair you have here. Monolithic is much better. So when you click that and you say OK, it will generate the stair what is it called, the railings automatically for you. So this is how the stair pass on. So now you can just click and remove what you need to remove, but you're going to do that at the level 1. So edit the boundary, sorry, for the level 1. Edit the boundary from the level 1. So while you have it here, just like close it up by selecting, let's see. Okay, because of the way I want to work now, I will do something very funny. So the slab is not going to cut inside, it's going to come here. I'm going to leave it here. So, and it will end here. Just let it be. So I will do finish. Yeah, finish. So I will remove the external parts because I'm going to use single wall down of the design I want to do with the elevation. So when you come here, you land there, and from there you enter the rooms and enter the rooms. So I'll click finish. So as you have it here now, you can now check your, so when you check your, use your section to check the whole things in details from ground floor. So say go to view. So what did you see? You have your, that is what you have going up from ground floor to the upper floor. So where is the issue? The issue is that click here, level 2. So it's this one is telling you that you start journey from here, which is wrong. So you are starting the journey from here. You just click on it and toggle the, so you see up, it's supposed to start up from this other side. So that is how it's supposed to be. So when you click here now and say go to, see, this is where it's supposed to land. So this is what you need. So now the staircase is higher than what's supposed to be. So what do you need to do? There are 2 ways you can edit it and remove it, or you can use this one to adjust the desired shape. So the desired shape is telling you that it's 17. So what you just need to do is that you increase it. Let's say the desired shape will be 19. So it will fix. So it will draw it down because the maximum of what you create is 17. So it's telling you that the desired shape you choose here is not accurate with what. So for that reason, we attribute this. So from there, you can see your staircase in the position where you want them to be. So if you want to see the stair completed in so just click on section box, select this one now, drag this to be able to see the whole staircase on its own. So this is the staircase. This one does not affect any of your 3D